Young world, just sitting here getting my software together for a second. But man, some crazy stuff has come out, man. Some crazy stuff has come out. And let me come in here correct. You know what I'm saying? Let me come in here correct. You know what I'm saying? Let off a couple little shots, you know what I'm saying? Love her, how you doing? Peace. Seen you in here a couple times already. See you a few more times. I had to give you one of them, give you the moderation button, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to you for being in here. But yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? In case you're not aware, whoever watches this on the playback, because ain't nobody up in here now, but Christian Keys, an actor, a Hollywood actor, came out, made a video. He said he's about to expose a black billionaire. That's the tea is hot. Love her. This tea is goddamn it boiling hot. You drink this tea, you mess around and burn your whole mouth off trying to drink this tea. This is serious right here. He said he's about to expose. Because at first, when I first seen it and I heard people talking about it, I guess they didn't watch the whole video because I heard people saying they thought it was Diddy, but it ain't Diddy because later on in the video he said that he said y'all thought the Diddy thing was bad. He said this is serious. Let me play this little part of this video real quick. This is bad, yo, and I think I know who it is. I think I got receipts, and I think I know definitely who it is, yo. I could be wrong, and I'm gonna have to definitely say allegedly, of course. But I think I know who he's talking about, and I'm gonna show y'all why I think I know who he's talking about. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all who I think he's talking about and why I think he's talking about this person. So here's the video in case you didn't see the video. This little part. I'm gonna play a little part. It was a real long video, but I'm gonna play this little part. He said that. Just listen to what he says real quick. I'm gonna play this little part. Watch this.
It's gonna have to come out. I've kept one of these on me since '05. Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work.
All right, so he said if you watch the whole video, he said he worked with this person, been around him, did a couple movies for him and with him. Tony K, how you doing? Yeah, Tony K, it is deep over here. Love her said the boondock strikes again, yo. It's the tea over here is burning hot. If you ain't got no tough skin, don't even try to drink this tea because this thing right here is burning hot. So he said, if you watch the whole video, I ain't gonna play the whole video, of course, it's like an hour long, but he said that he worked with this person back in the day. Specifically, he said that little video I just played. He said he started using a recorder in 2005. So I'm gonna show you who I think he's talking about and why I think he's talking about this person. This is who I think he's talking about. So in 2005, Christian Keys, look what he was in 2005. He was in. If I could blow this up a little bit for you. He was in. Look what he did in 2005. Diary of a Mad Black Woman, 2006. Medea goes to jail. That's what he was doing in 2005 when this alleged SA assault started happening. That's 2005. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Medea goes to jail. Then he said it later on in the video. He said he approached him again when he wasn't doing work for him, but he came up to him again. That's why, like I said, this is allegedly. I ain't sitting here trying to, you know what I'm saying, throw no dirt in nobody's name, especially nothing serious like this. But this is why I think, boom, it's Tyler Perry he's talking about. That's who I think he's talking about, Tyler Perry. That is who this Joker's talking about. I don't know if anybody else said this. I don't know if anybody else made a video about this. Talking about this part of it. You know what I'm saying? Kyra knows. Shout out to you. Much love to you. I'm not sure if anybody else said this yet, but I came up with this in my own conclusion. You see, I got my own receipts. I was looking it up. That video I just played, he said he started using that recorder in 2005. I just showed y'all. Peace to the chat, Carver knows. Like I just showed y'all in 2005 where he was at, who he was working with. Right there, 2005, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Medea goes to jail, 2006. That's who he was working with in 2005. So the other part of the video, the title I got was this person Diddy's protection. I ain't talking about these two people right here. I'm talking about somebody totally different. Because if you look at Diddy, check Diddy out. This stuff is all starting to come together, man. This stuff is looking real spooky. So look, this is what a lot of people missed. I don't know if I heard you. No, matter of fact, I did hear Urban X say this. Shout out to Black Dot and Malcolm over there. They said this on Urban X. That's matter of fact where it popped into my head at. Clarence Avant right there. You see right in the middle right there. Clarence Avant. He died on August 13th of just this past year. If you remember, about 18 months before he died, they killed his wife. You know what I'm saying? Shot her in the back. Somebody allegedly broke into their house. There was a lot of speculation about what really happened with that. But they broke into his house and shot his wife in the back. We talking about a 70-something-year-old lady. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even 80 or something like that. Shot her in the back, and it was real weird. Everybody was saying how that happened. Why did they target her, and why did they come in there and kill her? A lady to home, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to have killed her. If you was there to rob her, whatever the case was, there was no reason to kill her. So it seemed like it was an actual paid hit. Clarence Avant's wife. You know what I'm saying? He just died in 2013. So you see who his closest two mentor. I mean, his closest to he was a mentor to these two jokers right here, Diddy and Jay-Z. Those were the two people beneath him in Hollywood in music. Because Clarence Avant had a lot of pull. You know what I'm saying? He was controlling a lot of stuff. Clarence Avant, the guy right here, he passed away August 13th. Diddy and Jay-Z are his two what do you call them? Damn, what do you call jokers like that? His understudies. These two were his understudies. They were working for him. He called the shots. He gave them permission to do what they was doing, open up all kind of doors. Everybody in the industry behind the scenes who knows that Clarence Avant was the dude. Not just these two. You got Jamie Foxx in the mix with Clarence Avant. You got Pharrell. You got so many people. He controlled a lot of stuff in Hollywood. Believe what I'm telling you. Tony K, yeah, protege. Thanks to protege, definitely. These were his proteges. These were who he was. They were under. So look, you got, but there's also somebody else that was under him. Clarence Avant right here. Like I said, I think the reason why this stuff happened with Diddy just now is because Clarence Avant right here passed away. I think that's the reason why all this stuff started to happen to Diddy now, because Clarence Avant, they called him the deal maker behind the scenes. This joker had power beyond belief. You know what I'm saying? Stuff people were like the stuff that was happening in the industry that we just started to hear about from different people talking. You got people dying and all kinds of stuff behind the scenes right here. But look, this is who else that was. This is another protege of Clarence Avant. Bam. That's another protege right there of Clarence Avant. Let me give myself a couple of shots for this man because, yo, like I said, I don't know if anybody else made videos about this, and if they did, I would just say two minds thinking alike at the same time. I haven't really looked, so I can't say for sure. But I just put this shit together myself, sitting here right now. I just put this together right now, all this stuff, and I'm gonna go back through it real quick for the people that just came in here. But this is the other protege, Clarence Avant. So much so that Tyler Perry vows to find the killer of Clarence Avant's wife. He made a whole statement, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was at the funeral. So Clarence Avant being out the way opened up a lot of doors to people he was protecting for a lot of years. This dude, see how old he is. I think he died when he was like 80-something, maybe 90-something. He'd been behind the scenes for all that time protecting the people who he was protecting and calling the shots and making stuff happen. 50 years probably, whatever. Don't quote me on it, but he's in touch. Quincy Jones, all them. You know what I'm saying? He's cahoots with all them. They're all the same people. You know what I'm saying? They're all from the same team. Love her. You haven't seen nobody's connect the dots. Hopefully, I'm the first person. Only because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, this joker said it. You went over here, he copied off him. They did it. I put this together myself. You know what I'm saying? I put this together myself. Let me go back through this real quick for anybody that just came in. We can start from the top. I'm gonna play this video again real quick. You got Christian Keys came out yesterday, 2 days ago, said he got power and he got recordings and everything. I'm gonna play this again real quick. He said a powerful black billionaire in Hollywood, been SA assaulting him for since 2005. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what he says. I mean, it only could really either be Tyler Perry, Quincy Jones, or somebody like that. But I told you why I think it's Tyler Perry. Listen to what he says real quick if you ain't heard it. Watch what he says. I'm only gonna play a little part just so I can show you what I put together and why I put together what I put together. Listen to this little part right here. Watch.
On me since '05.
Right there.
Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me because.
All right, heard him say he been carrying that since '05. Either something like that, but he just showed you was a pen recorder, like a little concealed recorder, something you can wear on like your shirt, you know what I'm saying? Your little pocket up here or something. A little pen, recording everything. A secret recorder is what he was talking about. He said 2005 is when it started. That's when he started carrying this recorder. So like I said, I'm going to show it again. If you look who he was working for in 2005, right there you see, boom, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, 2006, Medea Goes to Jail. He was working for Tyler Perry back then. Then he goes on later to say how this is the person he was working for. He did an audition. He was like, the Joker came back to his house. He told him to come back to his apartment. On one instance, they was at a party. He said he was drunk and fell asleep. The Joker got into the bed with him. You know what I'm saying? Then he said all this happened after he was working for him. But he said he'd been carrying that recorder since 2005 and he got proof. God damn it, like I said, man, I put this together. If you hear anybody else come up with this after this, they got this from me. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody else already got it, I definitely didn't get it from them. Like I said, I just put it together just from looking stuff up myself. The fuck? That sounded like a gunshot out there. Oh shit. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. The thing. Told you, man, around here, yo, where I'm at, a lot of bangs be going off, yo, and there'll be no explanations for them. It'd be like some loud, crazy bangs. Like, I think that, I'm telling you, man, these deep underground bases, I think they be building them things out. I'm sure there's some under. I ain't gonna go into all that right now, but I don't know if you heard that or not, but that was a loud ass bang, and that shit happens around here a lot, and we never get explanations for this shit. A couple times, my whole house, not where I'm at now. One time, the apartment I lived in, yeah, years ago though, everything in my apartment shook. Yo, where I was sitting at, that shit was like an earthquake. They ain't have no explanation, but I ain't gonna get on and all that. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that shit was loud as hell. But back to what I was saying, 2005, Diary of a Mad Black. He was working for Tyler Perry, and this is when he said he started carrying this camcorder, this recorder, this little secret recorder. Like I said, I tied this into the Diddy thing. I said, in case you just came here and didn't see, I said when Diddy came, the stuff coming out with Diddy, is it because Clarence Avant died? You know what I'm saying? Is that why this stuff's coming out now? Because Clarence Avant died. Kimberly Frazier, how you doing? Much love to you. Because Clarence Avant died. And then I just got them saying, I said, look, and also who else was close to Clarence Avant? Boom, Tyler Perry. Like I said, this stuff all ties together, man. Clarence Avant died and opened up a can of worms. This stuff opened up a can of worms. I'm thinking it's because of Clarence Avant died. I think he's the one protecting these people. And now that he's out the way, because you got to understand there's different factions in Hollywood and music of people. You got like Jimmy Iovine in them. That's the whole 50 Cent crew. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, everybody that's involved with him. That's the Jimmy Iovine crew in Hollywood and music. So it's not a wonder that 50 Cent is coming at Diddy like this. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to take Diddy down. Plus, there's a lot of stuff that went on back in the day in the streets. If you're young, you may not know about it. There's a lot of street stuff that happened with between Diddy and 50 and them. Plus, 50 said that Diddy dissed him back in the day, wasn't signing. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, Kimberly Frazier. How you been? You still doing the videos and stuff? If you are, I wanted to say this too. I just noticed that there's always people that I'm subscribed to. YouTube is just unsubscribing me to people that I've been subscribed to. Just in the past 2 3 days, people I didn't see in the minute, I typed them in like, when are they making videos or what, and realized they unsubscribed me from people. And I'm sure they be doing the same thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good. Just out here doing what I'm trying to do, just maintaining. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put it together, pick up the pieces. But you haven't been doing videos, so that explains you right there. But over the past couple of days, a couple of people that I used to watch all the time, I'd be like, they ain't making videos, go onto them and YouTube me and unsubscribe me from them. You know what I'm saying? But they was doing that to me a long time ago. I made a video about that years ago. But yeah, so like I said right here, and this is who else was close to Clarence Avant right there, Tyler Perry. He so much so, like I said, he said he's gonna be. He vows to find the person who killed his wife. If you don't know about Clarence Avant's wife, she died 18 20 months before he died. Somebody went into their house and shot her in the back. We talking about like a 70, 80-year-old lady. That's a hit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody coming to rob somebody's house is going to turn a robbery into a murder of an old person like that. Especially if nobody else wasn't around. Don't quote me. I don't remember the exact story if anybody else was home or not. Maybe I don't know if she was there alone or not, but that's just not something that usually happens. A robber don't turn a robbery into a murder. Not usually. You know what I'm saying? And this person that did this, don't quote me again, but I think he had just got out of jail 2 weeks before he went and killed this woman. Don't quote me, but I think that's the story. Yeah, love her. A lot of names are gonna start coming out. I think for one is because, like I said, Clarence Avant passed away, and also once this thing started tumbling with Diddy and Jamie Foxx, a couple other people got caught up in that New York thing. It's just going to open the floodgates naturally because everybody. I'm not going to try to minimize people's position and just say everybody wants to be heard and everybody wants their little fame. But for some people, in some cases, maybe it just made them feel like the confidence to go out and say it because they saw Cassie or whoever else go out here and say the stuff. So could be that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to. At this point, I'm not sitting there. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. Of course, we all got our opinions, but all this stuff, man. Like I said, I'm never wanting to see a black man get piled on and stuff like that because I just think because just I've been accused of stuff in my life I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like not on this scale, of course, but just other stuff. You know what I mean? Being a knucklehead. So I never, and plus I know how money and how and stuff like this can make people do stuff that might not be true and real. You know what I'm saying? So I never want to just come pile on. It's not even just about black men. It's about just anybody, whether man, woman, black, white, whatever. Because especially like how this stuff is with this Hollywood stuff, people, this cancel culture and stuff like that. People are losing everything they got based off allegations. You know what I'm saying? And allegations that can't even really be proven for real. For real, some of the stuff happened a long time ago, but not in this Joker's case. Like he said, this dude, like Christian Key said, he got proof. He got the video. He said he'd been recording this since 2005. He said that I don't know anybody if you didn't see the video or not. The video was like an hour long, so I only played a little part of it of him saying he got the recording of it. He got proof. This Joker got proof. This ain't no allegation. He said he got proof. And he said as soon as he releases the tape, we're gonna know exactly who the person's voice is. He said, you know what I'm saying? So whoever this person is, you can best believe right now this person is in shambles. This person is if it's Tyler Perry allegedly, like I said, I'm saying allegedly. I came up with that just now, put it together, but I could be totally wrong. I ain't trying to be one of the people piling in and trying to cancel people. I just went based off what I looked up. He said he had that since 2005, that recorder, because that's when it started. And in 2005, like I showed you, he was working with Tyler Perry, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Medea Goes to Jail. That's when this stuff started. And the person he said he was working for then came on to him after that, after he stopped working for them. You know what I mean? Let me just look real quick to see if let me look at this real quick too, because I'm not sure of all Tyler Perry's movies. I know these two are definitely Tyler Perry movies. Let me see if any other of them are. I can look real quick. See, I don't know Tyler Perry's movies like that, so I ain't gonna I don't know for sure. I don't know. Maybe The Preacher's Son. I don't know. Is that a Tyler Perry movie? Oh, he was in some of the plays, Tyler Perry's plays back then too. Love Her. So he been in cahoots with Tyler Perry for a long time. He been in there with him for a long time. And like I said, Tyler Perry, if this ain't you, my apologies. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to. You know what I'm saying? My bad, man. I ain't. I'm like it's allegedly. Like I said, allegedly. I'm saying Tyler Perry. Oh, Cole Gates said it's definitely Tyler Perry. That's what Cole Gates said. Let me look at the chat, see if I said anything. Tony K said, hopefully nothing happens to him. I was thinking the same thing, but the only thing is that he has this proof, and he was in the room with his brother. He was talking. He said his brother's in here. He was like, my brother wants me. He was like, my brother's here to make sure I don't release this right now. Because what he said he's going to do is he said he intentionally let the statute of limitations run out because he said it's not about money for him. He said this is about, you know what I'm saying, him not wanting him to do this to other people. He can imagine who else he's been doing it to all these years. You know what I'm saying? Kristen also said he hasn't watched his documentary either. TP just released a documentary. I did hear him say something about a documentary or something. I did hear him say that. I can't remember. I don't know what it was definitely about, but you saying that's what it's about? Man, if this is Tyler Perry, man, this is going to be. But it's also weird how the top black people with all the money is getting taken down. Like this is spooky, man. Like I said before about Diddy, two things can be right two things can be true. It could be a quote unquote some type of conspiracy, and these jokers could be monsters. Both things could be true. You know what I'm saying? Because we know of a lot of Hollywood people who've been getting away with murder for a long time, who ain't never called to the carpet like this. It's only certain people. But I ain't going to go into all that. So Tyler going to hit his pockets watch, and this will disappear. I ain't going to lie to you. I almost feel like that's what this is. No shade to Christian Keys if you see this. But when you were sitting there saying the fact that you came out and said this and showed us that you got proof, you showed the little record, the little fake, the little secret recorder that he has. He said since 2005, it almost sounded to me like a soft shakedown. That's how it almost sounded to me. That's saying, Joker, look, here go the proof. I got the evidence. I didn't go to the police yet. I ain't released it on here yet, but here go the proof and evidence. Bring a couple of dollars over here if you want me to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the feeling I got too. That's the feeling I got too. I ain't gonna lie. Not trying to demonize him or bash him, but I did get that feeling seeing that because I'm like, but you never know. Some people do just have change of hearts. He said he didn't come forward all this time because he said he was didn't have the heart to. And like I said, Clarence Avant alone, you know what I'm saying, pulling the strings he can pull behind closed doors. Um, is a powerful person that can make stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? A powerful person that you don't want to go up against. So it's not even just so much the person that the people under him. You know who is protecting him. It's like I said with Diddy. He just died in August 13th of this year. Clarence Avant. Now all the stuff coming out about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? When he was around, the people that were under him and the people in Hollywood who know who he is and know who these groups are, know his the pull he had and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Know the power that he had. But he ain't here no more. That changes a lot. You know how many people, not to sound racial or nothing like that, but you know how many white people probably hated him because he's a black man with all this power in Hollywood, controlling all these people that couldn't wait until he died. Allegedly, quote unquote, I'm gonna say probably allegedly sent somebody to kill his wife. You know what I'm saying? To get him out of the way because they tired of him being there for year after year with all this money, all this power, all this influence behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? All the people that we, quote unquote, we look up to. This Joker right here, Clarence Avant, was their mentor. All of them. This is just Diddy and these two right here and Jay-Z with him, but there's countless people around him that he was a mentor to, man. This stuff is crazy, man. This stuff is crazy. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna go through it one more time real quick. I'm gonna make it real quick just in case there's people in here, new people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep repeating the same thing. I'm gonna go through it real quick one more time. I'm gonna show y'all the video. I'm gonna show y'all this video. and why I came to the conclusion that I think it's Tyler Perry. And like I said, I don't know if I made that up or if from the first one that said it. I haven't really looked around YouTube to know for sure. But I came up with this based off my own looking around that I just did just now. And I'm going to show you what I was looking around. I could be totally wrong. It might not be Tyler Perry. And if it ain't Tyler Perry, my bad, Joker. I deeply and humbly apologize if it ain't nothing to do with you. But listen to what he said right here.
It's gonna have to come out. I've kept one of these on me since '05. Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to.
All right, so that's enough. He said he had that since 2005. That's when it started in 2005. I showed his wiki with his films, his filmography. Let me bring this up. And I said this is the reason why I came to this conclusion because in 2005, that's who he was working for right there. Tyler Perry, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, 2006, Medea Goes to Jail. And he said this stuff kept continuing after he was working for this person. He said the person even offered him, what did he say? Offered him $100,000. I forget exactly what he said, but at one point, the person bought him a car, he said, to keep him quiet because he was like apologizing to coming on to him once he seen he wasn't with it. On another occasion, I think he said he offered him $100,000. He said he got all this stuff recorded on tape. So I said that. That's why I thought it was Tyler Perry, allegedly. Allegedly. Let me sing it out. Allegedly. Allegedly, Joker. Allegedly. I don't know if this is Tyler Perry or not. I got no proof. I'm just looking from what I'm seeing. Allegedly. I don't got time. You know what I'm saying? Word up. I ain't got time. But Kimberly Frazier too said, yep, it's definitely Tyler. So that was that. Then I said, look, then I showed you who Clarence Avant was. I said Clarence Avant, the person behind the scenes with all the pool for all these years. That's why he died August 13th. Shout out to Urban X. I heard them say this first about him dying and tying the thing with Diddy. After he dies, all the stuff with Diddy starts. Not directly after, a little bit was before, but now we got these allegations came out, and that was definitely after he died. And I also said, look, and also you see who else is in that picture with him. This is who I think is about to come up soon. This Joker, Jay-Z. I think he's about to be called to the table pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? We've been hearing allegations of him for a long time, a real long time. It's been bouncing off him like it's been bouncing off of Diddy and everybody else we hear stuff about. But now Clarence Avant is gone. So don't be surprised if at some point in the near future, Jigga Jay-Z is going to be called to the carpet next. So I said that. Then I was like, look. Then I said, boom. Another one of Clarence Avant's proteges, Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get them likes up. I'm bringing y'all. I think I brought y'all. Like I said, I don't know if anybody else put this together or not. If nobody else did, and this comes out to be true, you know what I'm saying? I bought y'all some exclusive information just now. You know what I mean? But if it ain't true, Joker gotta be like, damn, it ain't true. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even. I'm just saying who I think. I'm not even over here like, oh, it's a prediction. It's definitely going to be Tyler Perry. I'm just saying based off the timeline that Christian Keys gave 2005 and who he was working for. He's saying one of the strongest men in black men in Hollywood. That can only be who? Tyler Perry, Quincy Jones. Who's the other Joker? One or two other people it could be. It can't be too many people besides Tyler Perry. I was thinking he might have been talking about Diddy, but later on in the video he clarified. He said this ain't Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He said y'all thought Diddy was bad. He was like, this is gonna be worse. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Dana Carter, shout out to you. Long time no see. Hope all is well with you. Shout out to you. A lot of people are probably going down. It already started. Yeah, and I keep seeing now. The thing in New York, I'm almost 100% sure that it ended on Thanksgiving Day. Was when that law they came up with and ended. But I keep seeing people saying something about 2026. So I'm not sure if that's the New York one or if that's a totally different one where they opened up statute of limitations to allow people to come forward. That might I'm not sure if it's that. I'm not. I don't know for sure. But I keep hearing 2026 is a different one. So man. Oh, love her. So you heard they extended it for a year. What, the same one from New York or just like a different one? Colgate's put surviving Medea. Yeah. Oh man, surviving Medea. That's gonna look crazy, yo. If this is Tyler Perry, this is gonna look crazy. And also, remember they said that TD Jakes, they say Tyler Perry gave the Joker like $1 million, and right after that, don't quote me on the amount of time, but not too long after that is when TD Jakes came out and said all of a sudden that LGBT is cool. That's when he started saying there was nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? That's when he changed his stance on LGBT. They were saying right after Tyler Perry gave him $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Cross just for Jesus. Damn, love. That shit is ruthless, man. I remember Tyler Perry was first starting out. My mom and my aunts and all them went down to see the plays. This is like when he first was coming out. You know what I'm saying? When he was still doing plays. I think they was even down in like I think they went to see him down south somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They was all into that. You know what I mean? My mom and my aunts and all them, they was supporting Tyler Perry heavy when he came out, going to see the Medea plays and all that stuff. Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I think the plays, whatever. There was probably a lot of them, whatever. But they was supporting him. It was going traveling to see him and stuff like that at one point. But yeah, man. Colgate said, "Why is he still protecting the person? Just spill the beans before he gets himself whacked." Because like ain't you the one that said it earlier about the money? It might be a soft shakedown. You know what I'm saying? Now that he brought it to the forefront, same thing Cassie did. Came out here and said, "Joker, look, got the evidence on you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna show up. You're gonna drop a little bag in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Or because at first I was like, oh, Diddy threw Cassie a couple of dollars, got her. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, nah, she had a lot more she could have said because nobody's going. If she already spilled the beans, if everything that Cassie said was what it was, if that was everything there was, at that point it's like I ain't giving you shit. You know what I'm saying? Why should I pay you after that? You already done came out here and said what you said. I'm already exposed. It's the internet age. I ain't got to give you shit now because you. But that's why I'm like, it had to be a lot more. Cassie could have said to make that Joker jump in less than 24 hours and give up that money. You know what I'm saying? Less than 24 hours. He said that, Tony K. He said he was inspired by Cassie. But yeah, yeah. Colgate airdrop. He airdropped that money. Talk about Venmo and Cat. That thing showed up in her bank account the next, not even a whole 24 hours. The next morning, that thing was in her bank account. She come out making a statement, talk about let bygones be. That money was in her bank account ASAP. That's how I was like, after I thought about it, I'm like, she must have could have said a lot more because if you gonna come out here, you said all that. If that's the worst of it, I ain't giving you shit because you already done said everything. You already said everything. Why should I give you anything now? You said, but there must have been a lot more she could have said. So like I said, just like what we're saying to this dude right here, Christian Key dude, he put the thing up there. He said, "Look, I got the thing, got the tape." He said, "I've been recording since 2005." Or maybe he's bluffing. Maybe he don't got no recording, but maybe he just showed that just so the person can be like, "Oh shit," because when this person heard that, whoever this person is, you know they went immediately into cardiac arrest. There's probably an ambulance patrol unit at his house right now. If it's Tyler, whoever the person is, there's probably an ambulance, a fire truck, everything outside his Joker's house right now trying to bring him back to life. Because when he seen that, he probably had a goddamn cardiac preliminary arrest, Joker on the spot. God damn. Because this is a felony charge, dude was saying. He going to take this to the police, said this is a felony charge. So, man, look. Yeah, this is spooky, man. This is spooky. Yeah, he was talking about Chris Gotti too. No, who was talking about Chris Gotti? I mean, not Chris Gotti. Yeah, Chris Lady. I mean, took his own life. Um, was it Thought Crimes? I think I heard somebody talking about shout out to. I think it was Thought Crimes. Maybe they was talking about um this whole thing with Jimmy Henchman. You know what I'm saying? With the Chris Lighty situation being tied in with Diddy and the whole Tupac thing, and there's a this like I said, this stuff in this music stuff. There's a lot more to it than people think. What we see, like a lot of people saying, and this is Thought Crimes are saying this. Oh, shout out to you, Dana. Send a joke a couple dollars on Cash App. Shout out to you. I appreciate that shit to the bottom of my heart. Shout out to you, Dana Carter. Much love to you. I appreciate that. But this whole thing we seen, there was a shootout. If you're old enough to remember, Hot 90s, all this stuff back in the day between 50 Cent, Jimmy Henchman, Diddy, who was on Jimmy Henchman and them side, Game, who was down with Jimmy Henchman and them. To everybody looking, to us it looks like some rap beef, nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Street stuff, niggatry. But there was real. It was still is niggatry, but there really was stuff going on behind the scenes that we didn't know about. A lot of people didn't know about unless you knew. And Chris Lighty was in the middle of that because Chris Lighty is who bought 50 out. Not that he didn't discover 50, but he propelled his career, helped 50 out, along with a lot of other people, violator management. Um people saying the Thought Crimes pointed this out. They was like, oh, 50 is coming at this is because Diddy was cool with Rick Ross, but nah, this is way deeper than Rick Ross. This is way deeper than Rick Ross. There's bodies behind this and everything. Jimmy Henchman is locked up because he put a hit out on what's his name? Lodi Mack, a G Unit associate, one of 50's people. His name was Lodi Mack, something like that. Lodi Mack. And that's what Jimmy Henchman is locked up for right now. You know what I'm saying? So this stuff, man, and like I said, the Joker right there in the middle of the screen, the old dude, that's Clarence Avant. He's in the middle of all this. He's the one controlling, not controlling. I'm not saying he was controlling all the violence and all the niggatry, but he's the one calling all the shots, making all the deals. Clarence Avant is Team Diddy, uh, Team Tyler Perry, as you can see right there. Team Jay Z. There's many more pictures I could have put up here. Jamie Foxx, Pharrell, all these people. But now he's dead. He just died in August. Now all the stuff coming out. 50's over there with Jimmy Iovine and them. That's Team Jimmy Iovine. You got 50 Cent and all them people that come with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. This stuff is getting deep out here, man. This stuff is crazy, man. If I was in Hollywood right now, I would be scared to death. Dana Carter said, I'm just glad most are getting exposed. They need to keep going and expose themselves too. Just saying. Facts. And the thing is, for a lot of years, people who've been trying to get into the industry, rapping or whatever it was, this also was like I'm not gonna say like revenge for people who didn't make it, but a lot of people didn't make it only because they either wasn't down to play this type of games, you know what I'm saying, do this type of weird rituals and stuff like that. Um, Either that or they just wasn't on the end team. They already know who they're gonna put up into the forefront because that's people they already mess with, all that kind of stuff. And the crazy thing about the stuff too is that when we talk about all this Illuminati stuff we've been talking about for all these years and stuff like that, and make no mistake about it, this ain't where it starts and ends at with niggas in the industry. This ain't where the Illuminati ritual, sexualistic, all type of it don't start and stop with niggas in the industry. This is one little segment of it. Like I said a long time ago, an Illuminati will form wherever power is because an Illuminati is a spirit more than anything else. That's the thing people don't understand about the quote unquote Illuminati. The Illuminati is a spirit. It will form anywhere power resides. An Illuminati will form, whether you want to call it an Illuminati, a power pyramid, power sort, like whatever you want to call it, that will form anywhere power's at because it's a spirit. This was their version of it. Niggas in the industry, you know what I'm saying? Jokers in the industry. This ain't where it started and stopped, but this is one segment of what was going on. Jokers with power, money, and influence, calling shots, doing stuff like this. That's why, and he was talking about how they was blackmailing people, saying, and you see a lot of people still today with the blackmail and videotape. He's there himself. Not saying he's blackmailing, but he said he got a video, audio. So this stuff, man, is crazy. Who knows who else is going to come out and get exposed this year, man, or just in the near future, or whatever like that. But it's a shame that it's like Black Hollywood going down, but even white Hollywood went down with the Me Too stuff. A lot of people kind of went down. I ain't gonna say, I'm saying a couple people did, not the people we've been hearing about for years, not the main people, but a couple people did. But shit, it just looks bad for black folks, though, man. There's only a couple jokers out here who really got real money. You know what I'm saying? And they dropping like flies, man. That's about it, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Shout out to everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Dana Carter, much love to you for dropping that $5 on me. Um, love. There's a couple people I don't know if I can name everybody. Let me see real quick. Love her, Tony K, Kyra Knows 144. Kimberly Frazier. Who's the other person? Cole Gates, Tony K. I think I seen up in here. I think that might be about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I came up with this. Like I said, I don't know if anybody else said this. I put my own little thing together before I get up out of here. Let me just elaborate on that. You know what I'm saying? Just in case I'm the first one that came up with this. I put this Tyler Perry thing together. Me, that's who. Who do I trust? Me. You know what I'm saying? On some Tony Montana shit. But now I'm just fucking around. But it's allegedly. I'm not saying it is Tyler Perry. I'm not saying I hope it's Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry, if it ain't you, my apologies, my humblest apologies. But you in Hollywood Joker, be doing observations, be out here to do what we do. But if it ain't Tyler Perry, my bad. You know what I'm saying? My bad and much respect. If it ain't him, if it ain't you, this thing will be rolled over. Nobody. I'm not a big channel anyway, so it ain't like me coming out here saying this. It's like, it's so. I'm a little channel. I don't get views like that. So if it ain't you, this shit would be forgotten. Only people that's been in here heard this right now be the only jokers that heard this, and this should be done and over with. Tyler Perry. So you ain't gotta worry about he came out trying to. It ain't that type of party over here. You know what I'm saying? I humbly apologize if it's not you. But if it is Joker, this shit is getting deep. That's about it, man. Much love to everybody. Have a good night. Stay out of the way of these jokers.